Meet Benny! Benny is a monkey, a very naughty monkey. He lives in a big jungle. He loves to swing. He loves to play. But most of all, Benny loves bananas. One sunny morning, Benny woke up. He felt very, very hungry. Time for breakfast, he thought. Benny went to his banana tree. But wait, where were all the bananas? Benny scratched his head. He wondered. That's strange. His tummy rumbled. He needed to find those bananas. And fast! Benny decided to become a detective. He put on a banana peel for a hat. He was ready to solve the mystery. First, Benny said, I need clues. He looked around the banana tree. He found footprints. Big footprints and small footprints. This is very interesting. Laugh at the idea of a mango eating his bananas. Benny didn't think a mango could eat his bananas. He was very confused. He had always been careful with his bananas, making sure they were safe and sound. But today, something strange was happening in the jungle. Benny scratched his head, trying to figure out what was going on. He had counted his bananas just this morning, and now some were missing. Suddenly, he felt something on his head. It was sticky and sweet. Benny reached up and touched the sticky substance, wondering what it could be. It smelled familiar, like something he had eaten before. He pulled it down. It was a banana! Benny couldn't believe his eyes. How did a banana end up on his head? He examined it closely, noticing that it was one of his own bananas. He looked up. The rest of his bananas were in the tree. Benny's eyes widened as he saw the bananas hanging from the branches. They were just hidden under a big bunch of leaves. He realized that the wind must have blown the leaves over his bananas, hiding them from view. Benny laughed. Oh, silly me, he chuckled. He had been so worried about his bananas, and they were right there all along. He had been so busy looking for clues, he didn't even see them. Benny thought about how sometimes the answers are right in front of us, but we are too busy to notice. He climbed the tree and started munching on his delicious bananas. Benny savored each bite, grateful that his bananas were safe and sound. He decided to be more observant in the future, so he wouldn't miss anything important. Benny ate so many bananas, his tummy felt like it would burst. He had never eaten so many bananas in one go before. The sweet yellow fruit was his favorite, and he just couldn't resist. But now he felt so full that he could barely move. He decided to take a little rest under the shade of a big tree. After a while, Benny felt a bit better and decided to go back to his friends, Tusk the elephant and Polly the parrot. They were waiting for him in the jungle, curious about where he had been. I found my bananas! He announced with excitement. His friends looked at him with wide eyes, eager to hear more about his adventure. They all laughed about the great banana mystery. Benny's friends couldn't believe he had eaten so many bananas all by himself. They giggled and teased him, but Benny didn't mind. He was just happy to be with his friends again. Benny learned a valuable lesson that day. He realized that sometimes, in his excitement, he might overlook the obvious. He thought about how he had searched high and low for his bananas, only to find them right where he had left them. Sometimes, the answer is right in front of you. Benny understood that he needed to be more observant and not let his eagerness cloud his judgment. You just have to look closely. From that day on, Benny made it a point to pay attention to the little details around him. He even started carrying a magnifying glass to help him see things more clearly. From that day on, Benny always remembered to look carefully. Whether he was searching for food or playing with his friends, he made sure to take his time and observe his surroundings. And whenever he felt like a detective, he put on his trusty banana peel hat. It became his special hat for solving mysteries, and his friends loved it. Benny's adventures were now filled with fun, laughter, and important lessons.